These are the GameCube Joy-Cons. Yes, those GameCube Joy-Cons. They're real, I've tried them, and yes, they are amazing.
This is so much better.
Like, this feels like a real controller to me.
Oh, this is very cool.
Hashtag make the Switch a thick boy. Oh God, we're already shooting. Hi, my name's Kevin. For real though, as cool as these are, what's really more incredible is the story behind all the work and effort that went into not only making them, but creating the video that showcased them by Shank Mods.
I was originally inspired by a project on the internet to get into electronics. I saw a portable GameCube somebody had made, and that got me into making portable Wiis, which with their backwards compatibility with GameCube games, they're great devices to make portable game consoles out of. They blow Raspberry Pis out of the water. And since it was a video that got me into wanting to make projects, I decided, I've always wanted to pay it forward. All the community's been so cool, just giving me all these, anytime I've reached out for help, there's always been a community member there who's been able to be like, oh, well, these are these components, or this is this, because I learned everything through the internet, and I wanted to put my projects out there and say, hey, look what I've made, and hope other people will make cool stuff.
Now, if you haven't seen the video yet, it's, doing fairly well. It's got a couple views behind it.
It's been ridiculous. It's been crazy. I didn't expect this much outpouring of people interested. When I first started, doing projects online, there weren't anybody interested in. I would post I'd post on the forums. I'm like, hey, I'm working on this. Can I get some help? And it was mostly a dead forum, and we've built up a community since then, and the community is just so great.
Obviously, this is a concept idea that's resonating with a lot of people. I mean, this is even something that I've talked about time and time again, where it's almost a little disappointing how limited the variety of Joy-Con options are for the Switch. One of the really cool things about that system that I thought about the moment they first announced it was the possibilities of modularity with what you could click in on the sides. And as time has gone by, we've got different color Joy-Cons and one third-party officially licensed option from Hori, which is a cool alternative, but there just seems like there could be so much more. Obviously, I was really excited to get an actual hands-on impression of, how these Joy-Cons would feel, but really what took me by surprise was just meeting Shank and talking to him over the time, and not only learning more about the process that went into making them, but just really seeing the devotion and passion that he had to modding in general.
It's pushing the limits of doing things that I know are possible, but barely possible. I spent a few months on the Joy-Cons themselves, and then I spent a few months on the video itself, because I really wanted to, I spent so long on the Joy-Cons that I wanted to do it justice with my video and how I presented it. I got the idea the day the Switch came out. I saw it and I'm like, this is obvious. Why hasn't anyone done this? This is so obvious. Someone's gonna do it. A company's gonna do it. A modder's gonna do it. Just drop the idea. And so I dropped it, and then it was so long and nobody had done it, and I'm just like, okay then, because I'm like, I can do it, but I just have other things I want to do more. And if I spent all this time on it, then someone else did it, and kind of stink.
Now, obviously, you'd think a lot of time and effort went into making the mod, which it did, but just as much time, if not more work, went into making the edit for the video.
I put a lot of work in that video, and I'm really, really proud of how it came out. I spent several weeks on the script for the video. I poured my heart into that video. I put several weeks into the script trying to explain really technical stuff in a short and simple way where it touches on the subject, but it's not long enough to bore someone who's not interested. And I went in and I tried to find ways to explain it for people who aren't particularly interested, and then come up with visual representations, ways to demonstrate those concepts I was talking about in a way that addresses it and is not boring. Because people go to YouTube for entertaining. That's what it is. People looking at GameCube Joy-Cons, they're not expecting a whole electronics lesson. So I just want to touch on how I did it and move on to other stuff.
What's really super cool about this too is it's one thing to see a video showing off this concept and being like, oh, that's really cool. That's an awesome idea. I'm glad someone did that. It's another thing to actually have it in hand and try it yourself and see other people trying it. We randomly got the chance to hang out with Gray, who, they had some kind of popular songs with that one guy, Zed, but to see them trying out these Joy-Cons and how that concept resonated with them, it was really awesome.
Young Link.
versus Yoshi. Wow. It's still got rumble.
Yes, I have HD rumble.
These bumper things you were talking about, this is so much better. For the record, I'm winning.
I've had some time with these Joy-Cons again and again, just testing them out and playing different games, mostly Smash, because that's really the one thing you would mainly want to play. And really having hands-on with it just makes me more resolute in the idea that Nintendo should really do something like this. You know, there's so much capability in the Switch as far as having other kinds of control types that are more suited to specific games that makes the experience flat out better. And it's just really weird that we don't have that yet. Look, Switch Pro, let's talk. Let's talk about shaping for the Switch Pro. Does it need to be the thin body of the regular one? Because I'm just saying, I'm holding this right now and it's making a lot of sense to me. No, this is awesome, I want this.
So what I like about this is that you've done such a good job of making sure that there are essentially no compromises. You have all of the GameCube controls, they feel just like they did on the GameCube, but then you've added the extra buttons that you need to have full functionality with the Switch. You've got the ability to slide it on, it fits perfectly on the rails, it's wireless, wired, and it feels so much better. And honestly, I know obviously this was a handmade prototype, but this feels about as sturdy as using the normal Joy-Cons. Dude, this is really well done.
Thank you.
So, are you accepting orders yet?
I know you're saying no, but what if yes?
Yes. What if you just did it? It's no Xbox, but it'll do.
One of the other insane things I learned too while talking to Shank about all the work that went into this video is that he actually shot all of it on his phone. Luckily though, as you may have heard, his video is doing really, really well. So he's hoping to kind of help use that momentum into upgrading to an actual proper camera.
Yeah, this video is done way better than I expected it to. There's been so much. I've been spending all my free time going through messages and comments. Haven't been able to get through them all. It's insane. But I'm hoping to upgrade.
And at the end of it all, seeing all the passion and effort that went into not only doing the mod, but making the video, we thought it'd be cool to give him a surprise.
Just want to thank you for hanging with us. Kevin has a sweet new collab with Kif.
What's Kif?
It's a clothing line.
No.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. This is unreal. It's a Mac Mini and a... Oh my God. Are you kidding me, dude? That's insane. Thank you so much, man.
Thank everybody. Thank you.
Thank you guys. This is too much.
It's cool, man.
What's next? I'll probably do a few more portables like the other videos on my channels. Those are what really interests me. I really like making portables, especially Wii portables. So maybe Wii portable, then something else, and whatever interests me. The projects take so long that I can't really plan much further beyond that.
Now, as of right now, these are the only Joy-Cons like this out there, and I don't know about you, but I would personally love to see even more of them show up. Drop a like if you want to see that, and let us know in the comments what future collaboration you'd like to see us do with Shank. And really, if you haven't seen his video yet, go watch it. Right now. Like, right now. Like, you shouldn't even be hearing this third now right now. Just do it. That's fine.
You need an arm break?
No, I'm good. Oh, wow.
3, 2, 1, action.
Sorry. I was so focused on maintaining the stance, I forgot my line. Shit. Yeah,
So,
yeah, these are the, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm dropping it for a second. Just give me a second.
Sorry.
Just let the bicep rest for a moment. Oh, we are rolling all of this, huh? Oh man, one of these is gonna be the last scene of the video. Shit. One of those work?
Yep.
Beautiful.
Now let's go 50 on here.
Because I've been holding this GameCube Joy-Con Switch, and boy, are my arms tired. Well, arm tired. Singular. Not both, because the other one was just kind of laying there. It didn't do anything.